Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to
We're just doing a little homesick stuff of where I grew up when I was a kid. And you know what? I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna show you where I used to grow up. So we used to rent a house just like these in this area. It's a private beach, so we're not really supposed to be here, but I used to grow up swimming in there. Used to jump off of those docks when I was a kid, about your age. This was every morning, every summer, for a month out of the summer. We'd come down here. All right, let's get out before they kick us out. But kind of cool. Take a sand road by the old homestead, by the summer house. We didn't own it, we rented it. It was great. Bouncy road. Shake your teeth out on this road if you went too fast. It is a cool boat though.
Right?
Yeah. No beach access. Told her that. See, that's the bridge right there. That's the Sagamore Bridge. And that is the power plant. We used to see it as a kid.
Right over there.
Yep, that's where we went to Seafood Sam's and ate.
Yeah.
Right over there. So we're right at the entrance, like this little canal, little gully, enters into the canal from there. It's a side street. Yep, I used to take boats there as kids. So put in front, I don't want to grab people's houses. At the National Wildlife, my beautiful wife is making lunch, and this is no vehicles beyond this point. Come up to the sign. So we're still in Sandwich in Cape Cod. So this is the Sandwich Trout Hatchery. All visitors welcome. These are all your disclaimers, so pick up after yourself. Don't be a jerk. All right. So these are rainbow trout. I don't know if you can see it through, but we'll see.
They're right over there.
I don't want to be too close to the water, Bubba.
Here it goes.
They went for it. Come on down here.
Over here. Go to the rainbow trout. They're hungry.
So, yeah, the rainbow trout. They're
Just grab
searching.
it. Go ahead, honey.
They're searching. And these are brook trout.
I think the rainbow trout are bigger.
I think they're babies. You can't see them. Let's see over here.
They're over there. Those ones are related.
Brown trout. Wow, look at the size of that guy.
This
that's the
guy's,
big guy.
he's this big. The big guys are related to
Oh, you can see
Dunkleosteus.
the tiger trout so much better today.
Oh, look at him. That's the tiger trout.
Wow, this is cool.
Trouts are actually related
So no
to
hands, no
Dunkleosteus.
cameras in the water.
No.
They're probably, it looks like they're growing spirulina for
It's
the
a
trout to
tiger
eat
trout.
too. But this is a tiger trout.
And then there's a big one over there.
And then all the babies.
I don't know if you can see it, but it is beautiful colors.
It is. It's like a
This is
blue
so cool.
at the end and then red at the
And you
front.
got all the babies and stuff over here?
Yeah.
Come on, go
That's. I am so sore after 2 days of sheer street fight combatives because I was at Sheepdog Response for 3 days straight. You want to learn how to defend yourself, man. They are the muscle for it. All right, so I don't know. Let's do this one over here because that one's so foggy I don't think I can see it in the camera. All right.
Rainbow trout, brook trout,
So these are the
brown
trouts that they have.
tiger trout.
And the tiger trout. The tiger trout looks so
Well, they
cool.
tell you the spawning and the eggs.
But they start all the way from spawning, where they help the fish out, it looks like. These
Are the
And
eggs.
the babies.
are the baby eggs.
And this
And
When
then
Those are
they're
the
hatched.
fry.
these are the fry.
and the fingerling,
And then the fingerling.
and they're big.
And then the adults. And then the adults get apparently shipped all over Massachusetts
They're like that big.
to and in
Go
Rhode
to the
Island.
wild.
And they bring them and literally give them new homes. And this was founded in 1916.
1912.
No, it says here it was 1916.
No, that's the picture of it.
Oh, okay, that was in 1916, but it was founded in 1912. And it is still running today, keeping Massachusetts full of wonderful fish. Like key stuff.
Can I show you how you feed them?
Sure.
Sure.
And you can feed them here, so with
Guys,
your
do it
children.
One at a time.
Take a quarter,
Yep.
Do one handful at a time so you don't drop yourself.
and then
Do 1 quarter at a time.
1 quarter at a time. Nope, it didn't go. Here, I'll do it.
no.
It's 1
What's
quarter.
his favorite part?
Put it down. Go ahead, turn it. Turn it. It's not there yet.
Right
Give me
there.
the quarter. Give me the quarter. There you go.
You tried to eat these last night. You did.
Well, you came over and said, "Look at this food." I was like,
I'm hungry.
I mean, I was doing jiu-jitsu nonstop for 6 hours in combatives. Like, that's a lot.
Wait, oh yeah, put the eggs.
Wow.
All these are the new ones. And watch, when you throw them in, these are the flappies. See?
Oh, that's so
They're
cool.
really hungry. They're hungry for this stuff. And they all come over.
Remember,
It's survival of the fittest.
go to where there's not a lot. They'll follow you. The kids watch. The fish will follow your shadow.
They
See
will.
how they change?
See, they're following me.
They're following
Because
the
they know their
direction.
food.
Oh my god, they're not fighting each other.
That's awesome, huh?
They're exciting each other. They're big too. Oh, and I have another fact.
Yeah.
Fish don't actually hear. They have, I don't know what they're called,
Vibration?
but they sense vibrations.
Yeah. Like echolocation almost, right?
Kind of. It's like radar.
Want to show
Yeah,
them the real
ish.
babies at the end?
Yeah, let's go to the end. So we got to see one of the oldest mills in
And
Massachusetts,
one of the oldest hatcheries.
or at least on 100% on Cape Cod.
Watch, they jumped out of the water for it.
Oh, these are tigers.
Yeah. Watch. See, they jumped out of the water for it.
Wow. They're hungry.
They are. See? They're gonna go like that.
Very cool.
Kind of like me when he jumped out of the water.
He jumped right out of the water.
Kind of like
Yeah.
me when the people.
They jumped right out of the water,
They went
Jen.
like this. Like
So I can't help with the noise because, you know, obvious. Yeah, these are tiger trouts over here too.
look at that.
Well, they're probably also fighting bugs,
See?
eating bugs too.
No, they're hopping, man.
Oh. They're so
Wow. Massachusetts, sure.
These are real babies.
Yep.
And
The
then
little
these are the
littles?
small,
The fingerlings.
small guys.
Fingerlings. Fingerlings.
They're
All right,
so
finish
dumb.
up. Finish up, and then we'll feed those big ones. I got more
With the other
quarters.
corner.
I still have one more quarter.
Hey, no.
You can't do that.
They
But see
put
you?
rocks on them to keep them down for winter.
They're poking their heads out.
Also,
to
the
see.
birds try to get in.
Yeah. Well, that's
Oh my
why
God.
they're
I
netted.
didn't realize there were so many.
Because
Oh, and
the
look at-
eagles would be like, hey, hey. And we do have eagles. It's amazing here.
There's.
And we'll feed the big guys.
I'll put in
These
this.
are fried.
See the these are the
Little guys. And they gotta net them because the eagles would be like, yum yum. And you can
Look
you
at
can
they sense
you can
you.
tell by the holes too
birds.
that birds have
Over there,
come.
there was a huge bird inside.
Yeah, they've come. They've come to get them.
These
And
are
that's
a little
life,
bit
man.
bigger.
Life for fish. People come, say hi, feed them all up.
See them?
Good stuff.
Oh, those are too.
Oh, look at that.
Whoa. That's cool. I don't think that is my friend. I know. He comes over. And then
All right, don't overfeed. Because then they won't know where to go.
Oh, they know where to go. They're coming right down. See that big guy right there?
whoa.
He's snapping them.
Come on. It's right up here, Dad. There's a
Look at
whole
him. He's got his
bunch
mouth
of them.
open.
Whoa.
There you go.
All right, feed them. Throw some in.
Wow. Let's go see the big one.
Guys, come here!
I'm
coming.
coming. I'm coming.
That's a big one too. See him?
That's a
No,
big
you got
boy.
nothing.
Big,
Look at this
big,
guy.
big.
That's a big boy.
These are
Holy
bigger.
holy.
What? He's a snake. Just give us. He's so big.
Dude, that thing's gotta be like 40 pounds.
He's bigger than
That's the biggest. That's the biggest trout I've seen in water, man. That'd be like the catch of the year, century. He's got to be almost 3 feet long.
Yeah. He's at least 2 feet.
No, he's over 2 feet. Oh, that one's pissing him off, though.
He's what?
Go get some food.
Let's go get some lunch. Fresh spring water.
Artesian well.
Artesian well. And if you're, I mean, it's even cooler if you're camping. You know, you can get your water supply refilled. Great.
In memory of those who made the supreme sacrifice while serving our country upon the sea and now rest beneath the waves. Dedicated 1968 by the people of Sandwich.
Dexter's Grist Mill.
Dexter's Grist Mill. And
I'll just read it
it was
for you.
restored. Yeah, you want to read it? Yeah. Do the narration, buddy.
Thomas Dexter began building grist mills on this site in 1637. The mill you see here today started operating in about 1654. To the early settlers of Sandwich brought their corn to the grist mill to be ground into meal, their most important food. You will see the old machinery with its wooden gears in full operation, grinding corn, freshly ground meal from the mill, including recipes used by the original families of Sandwich. It's available for purchase. Mill and site restored in 1961.
Nice job, buddy. Good job. High five. Got a little bit of that. That's so cool how they trap that water, though,
The
right?
fish come in through here.
Yep.
From the lake over here.
That's so cool, though, right?
Yeah.
And there's
The fishery is over
some kind of
there.
glass statue there. All right, let's go up. Let's go see how much it is for the mill, right?
Come
on over.
Yes.
That's the
James, no. Follow him.
Yes.
Oh, he's
Follow
going to
him.
make it
Comes from a
home?
quarry just outside of Paris.
Ah,
It came here in ships.
okay. Ah, okay,
There's the
now.
mill.
Yes, it's actually limestone. Come on, gentlemen, we'll start it up.
Oh, this is so cool, guys. They're gonna start the wheel. Very cool.
Okay, so Shawnee Pond, if you remember, is spring fed.
Yep.
This is why Dexter chose for a mill site. So we have the sluice gate that we open every morning. There's a water gate under our feet. So this level, we're going to raise the water gate. Water's going to fall to the bottom rungs of this undershot water wheel. Turn the wheel, turn the drive shaft, and operate 2 gears you're going to see downstairs in the basement.
Awesome.
You ready?
Yeah.
Go to the gentlemen.
צלמי בווידאו, צלמי.
Let's bring it down right up on here. So this thing. All right, like both are supposed to do it.
Good,
Push it
Good,
down.
guys.
צלמי וידאו.
Wow, listen to that.
Wow,
So now we're gonna put it
wow, wow. יואו, זה עוצמה, תראי. וואו.
Wow,
out
huh?
of your way.
There it is.
And now it's 10 on? Now it's 10 on? Ah, yeah.
All right, guys. Malcolm, get on the other side of that peg, though. All right.
It's so fast. Okay, let me finish.
It's as fast as the water coming in. Watch your step, bud. That is cool. Hold on, I'll be up there in a second. I just want to get a picture of the wheel moving. Look at that. We got to start the mill. That's so cool, right? It's super cool.
Yeah.
Let's get the machine
Now
running.
let's see.
Downstairs. So we have the auger and the horse. This is the shoe that helps control how much corn is dropping in axis and regular.
Okay.
This jack screw raises the lowest running stone so we can control how close or how far the corn is.
So that's what's keeping that distance up and down. That is awesome.
The closer the stones are together, the finer the grind.
So would be one for like say like a corn patty versus one for like make a bread. Like
Yeah,
the
or
fineness.
polenta. You want
Or polenta.
I love
Yep.
polenta.
I used to be a chef. That's why I'm saying that.
So you open it downstairs, anytime you like, you see the 2 gears on it.
Oh, fantastic! Thank you so much.
This iron rod is called the jamsel.
Damsel. Okay.
That's going all the way down into the guts of the gears downstairs.
Wow.
And you see all these windows here?
Yep.
That's the ventilation. There's a lot of corn dust in the air.
Okay.
This is highly explosive.
Yep.
More combustible than gunpowder.
Yep. Oh yeah. Very, very fine. We have to be careful when we do our pastry and stuff. Called flour and sugars. Go ahead. A fire in a bakery is bad. We're going down. We're gonna see the gears, but come on, slow and easy. Yeah, don't fall. And we gotta see some corn coming out, right? Look at the big gears.
So they're all made out of wood?
Yeah, they're made out of wood, bud. Wow.
It's such a fine powder.
It's
You can come and see from here.
yep.
The wheel.
Oh,
Watch
see
out.
the wheel. Watch out. Don't knock it over.
That wheel down there has 41 of these wooden pegs, and it connects to a smaller gear
41 of these.
of these, and
So
then
the smaller gears underneath.
the smaller gear that has 10 of these pegs here.
Okay.
So that the 41 spokes hit the 10 pegs as the wheel goes around, So that one spins 10 times or 4 times faster than the one with 10 pegs. The reason there's 41 pegs and not 40 pegs is because Dexter noticed there was a lot of wear on the wheel when there were 40 pegs.
Okay.
And by adding that 41st peg called the hunting peg, it reduced the wear of the wheel and
Get more longevity.
longevity.
Yeah.
And that 41st peg is called the hunting peg
Hunting
because it's
peg.
always finding for a new spot to hunt on the wheel.
Awesome.
That one wooden beam down there is the only original piece from the 1637 mill.
So that's been holding up since
1630. So everything else has been replaced over the years. But
That one beam?
that one beam right there has stayed forever.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Now, is any of the other wood just reclaimed wood or something like that? Because it looks like it's reclaimed.
Yeah, during the 1950s when they did the restoration, Dwight Eisenhower was in the White House, and one of his big programs was the highway program.
Okay.
So if they were building a highway in Vermont or New Hampshire, they came across an old barn, they would knock it down.
Okay.
So they reused that old barn wood from some of it from 1637 and older.
Wow.
To rebuild
And it just keeps that feeling.
Yeah, exactly. Really looks like
Thank you so
straight out
much.
of
I
1637.
appreciate it. Thank you so much. Do you want to see the outside on the other side real quick? Come on, James. Come down this way. Be careful. Hold on to the railing, buddy.
I think I get it. So cool.
You guys got to start a mill, dude.
That's so cool. I think I get it how it does it. So
It's a little overlook from the mill, and it's got steps down that you can go swimming, but
the dead one's over there.
there's too many dead fish and stuff in here.
I don't think that's the one.
But
Looks like over there, there's 5. See that one? And that
probably a bird got it, or we've seen a couple of eagles.
one? That's true. Oh, at the ocean yesterday, I
Oh,
saw
look
an
at the
eagle
fish.
come in
We can get in there and see the fish.
Look at that.
And butterflies, and there was so many dragonflies, man.
The funny thing is that
there's
there's shells,
Of course there are.
ocean shells, you know?
Of course there are. You know why?
Because
Because the birds fly up, and we're not far from the ocean. And what they do is they drop them
Can I tell you
to
something?
open them.
I
And you can
think
have freshwater mussels too.
There's a shell in there. See?
Yep, freshwater mussels, honey.
Wait, where are the freshwater mussels?
See those shells?
He's right there. Yeah. The shell.
The freshwater.
Is that one dead? That's a big one.
Big fish, man. Wow,
He's a big guy.
that's wonderful.
So this is the Heritage Museums and Gardens. You're only going to get a little bit of the video clips of this. As a disclaimer, the sheer mass of this facility is too much to just not do it on its own. So we will have a video solely on this.
So these are gardens and an automobile museum, which was somebody's private collection. We've got a little signage up here. And they have this massive, yep, there's a waterfall here. So, the Heritage Museum and Gardens founder J.K. Lilly III faced a challenge when choosing a building designed to display his collection of antique cars. Mr. Lilly describes how he solved the puzzle. So he had so many cars, he made it into a circle. So it's a complete circular building. The gallery was built in 1826, which was originally early cars, very, very early cars, but also it had his dairy cows and things like that in it. Then the building was reopened in 1969. So let's go take an adventure. Let's go see some beautiful old cars. Now, last time I was here, I was probably about 12 years old.
The same age as me.
Same age as you. And this place looked massive, so it may not look so massive to you now, but it really is. Oh, and it's beautifully air conditioned. So here's our founder. You want to read that? His name?
Josiah K. Lilly III.
Yep.
And Josephine M. Lilly.
And that would be Josephine over here.
What's a dog?
Mom would love it. And she had a little tiny dog.
Some mean person says, I love you.
This picture from 1987 is one of the cars that was here. And it was raced. It's called Full Throttle, and it was from 1962. And it's several levels. You'll find that in several levels. And here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Quick, you gotta see us. Look at this place, huh?
I'm gonna die.
Isn't this beautiful?
How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good.
1909 Rio Model D touring car.
I just want to jump in and see
I
the
know.
sights.
But see these? Now these have been updated a little bit to actual electricity, but these would have all been candle power.
Yeah.
There'd be little gas lights, gas lighting. It's very cool. And see that? Look at this beautiful. Do you know what this is?
It's a toy car.
No, look at the door. That's a presidential limousine. Yeah. This is William Howard Taft's personal presidential limousine. Yeah.
Made out of wood.
They're made out of wood. But look at this one. This one is actually an early drive shaft. Do you know why it was a drive shaft?
Because it was a presidential.
Because it was a presidential limousine. They pull. This is, well, back then this would have been a touring car, but this is called a white, right? And what do you read here? White steam car model M.
It's a steam car?
This is a steam engine. This ran off of steam like a locomotive,
Where does the steam come from?
right? And see this? These are early gas lighting. So there's gas. They would light it, and then that was gas powered.
I didn't know they left the gas lighting in there.
Yeah. Well, something like that where it was a presidential vehicle,
You just tend to leave it how it is.
you kind of have to leave it the way it is. Now you can hit a touch screen if you want to hit the video. If you want to learn about the car, go ahead. This is a 1910.
It has leaf springs.
All cars back then had leaf springs, but this is a true touring car. And what car is this? The one from the painting.
It is, but it's not red.
It's the one from the painting.
It is. Is that magnified?
God, that's so beautiful. See if you look at the light there, it has little gas holes,
Yeah.
and that's where the gas would come out. And it would light. They would pop the top. They'd have to light every candle, and that's what you had. You think the Jeep has bad? And these ones too. The soft top was held with leather straps. It was a Cadillac. Cadillac 1930 Roadster.
Wow.
See these? This is how they would light those. They'd pull that little knob, open it up, and close it.
Yeah.
That's how you had headlights.
And then this is a racing car.
This is a racing car. This actually raced. So if you see that,
This has the thing.
yeah, it's cool. So this actually went out in.
They have a windshield.
This is registered for 2023.
It's a windshield.
This is a race car.
I just want to touch it so bad.
I know you can't touch them though, honey. They're like your skin touching that paint and the oils. This is an Oldsmobile race car.
Yes. Why is it so long?
Look at that Firestone tires.
Wow.
But if you notice, look at all the wheels were wood.
Except for the presidential car.
1912. Well, the presidential car, they couldn't have wood because you got to protect the president, honey.
Is this a race car too?
Yeah, this is the Stutz. That's the
Yep.
Mercer.
This is a Stutz Bearcat. And as you can see, they're the little helmets and stuff. This is a red, auto red buggy. This is the first go-karts, dude. This would have been, listen, this in 1920, this would have been the cat's meow.
It's like a box.
As they said, while it looks like a go-kart, it was conceived as a low-cost automobile.
Really? It looks like the first go-karts. Oh, wow, it has a horn, it has lights.
Yeah.
I've been trying to make one of these.
It was sold by
forever.
Abercrombie and Fitch.
Abercrombie and Fitch. Wow. Well, Abercrombie and Fitch wasn't always a
But
clothing
they sold
company.
it there and at
They were a
Fair Schwartz.
hunting company.
But they sold it there and at Fair Schwartz. Fair Schwartz.
This is Stanley Steamer, which also, do you know that company, Stanley Steamer, that steams carpets? This is their company. This is what they made before that.
Cars. You know,
This is a steam car.
the cars.
This is a steam
It's
car.
him.
Yep.
It's Stanley.
Yep. This is
They
a
were
steam
based
car.
in Newton, Massachusetts.
Newton, Massachusetts. 1911.
Now I haven't seen that before.
Great year. 45 ACP. Take a look.
Gotta go downstairs.
And then we're going to go down into the 50s
God.
and 40s.
I am gonna.
This was my favorite section down here. It's Corvette, buddy.
I need
Are you
it.
gonna,
Let's go. Let's go down.
Grandpa had one of these.
We talk about overlanding.
Oh,
This
I thought it was a
is
hippie van.
an aero car. This was your first, like, go camping expedition.
Look at the old camera.
This was an auto car, so this is a trailer, right?
I thought it was a hippie.
But this is your first, like, trailers.
Christian, look how it looks
Motorhome.
I will.
It's like the first
It's
motorhome.
your first motorhomes, and this was a picture of them in Dennisport, Massachusetts. They'd have a tent and camping. This
Look at
is
that,
awesome.
The old camera. We have one in the basement.
It's amazing.
It goes
And
in
it's
the-
being pulled by a Packard, though.
well, look how it goes in.
You would need a Packard to pull that. The size of the motor the Packard had. Bug sprayer. So cool. So it was a fifth wheel.
Why is it so dirty and not as nice as those ones?
Because this is called patina, believe it or not. This is how they want to keep it, because this is how it was found. So you have original tires even in the back. See all the spider cracks in the tires that they've gone with contact cement.
And clean it up?
No, and just
Sealed
filled and filled the cracks with contact cement. They probably dipped it so that it would hold air and stay holding air. Watch your back. There's people behind you. But it's being pulled by a 1929 Packard. It had a 6.3. Everyone thinks like the 6.3 and the 7.0s. This was an L-head straight 8.
How much was it?
385 cubic.
That's the price new.
And it only produced 105 horsepower. But if you look at it, look at those. No, but what do you see different? Solid rims. It's more like it was on a truck's chassis. Why? Because it pulled it with a fifth wheel built into the trunk. So where the back seat would have been is a fifth wheel. That's how it was pulled. This actually was from Dennis in Cape Cod. This is what they used to go camping. And it's in its original condition. Packard. This is a Packard. That was the company. And you know what? A lot of people are like, no, this should be restored and everything else to its grace and glory, but you
I
gotta.
like it this way.
I'm a Jeep guy. I got rust on my fenders,
Same.
and I appreciate this car so much, especially because this was your exploring vehicle.
So there's way more vehicles here that I've gone in depth with. We're gonna end here on the car aspect of this museum. We're gonna show you a little bit of the gardens, and that's gonna be the video.
Garden. There's a little shot, if you can see it, of the waterfall. And this, I think, is a little
It's a little creepy.
thing.
It's the tree of tails. Yep.
It's the Tree of Tales.
Oh, it's Moby Dick. Yep.
So there's a little something there. It's so fresh, the air here.
Right?
Beautiful flowers, beautiful cars. Might be able to get a little snack on the way out or something. Or drink at least, you know? So there's the 100-acre school at the Heritage Museum and Garden. So they have a little school here. This place is massive. You have a mill, an old East mill on here on the property.
Really?
This is where we are. We are by the mill. We're going to go see that mill because we just left the mill and started it and ran it. That's awesome. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here, guys. And then there is a school here on the property. Go over this huge waterfall they made out of iron, it looks like.
Oh, it's the thing that we saw all the way up there.
Yeah?
I didn't know that was a water.
Yep.
Oh, it's a bench.
Sit here for a minute and enjoy. Wow, that's beautiful. It really is beautiful. Now it's pumped in, but very cool.
You gotta go back that way.
That's fine.
You know what this is attached with? Right there.
The lily pads.
This is where we end at the Heritage Museum and Gardens. Please look out for our next video that covers this place in depth. We're going to hit the beach next. Back to the video.
Here's the big Martian sandwich. You can't say it's not a little slice of heaven here, man. Praise ya. Boardwalk, you can walk over the little canals. All the heaven, all the way out there. And it's funny as everyone wonders why there's so many marshes here. And it's a little funny thing because this is what they fed their cows in the 1800s, 1700s, 1600s. The cows would graze. They used to have these big, what they call marsh shoes that they'd put on the cows so they didn't sink into the marsh because the sand is too sandy here. The ground, is too sandy here, so they can't grow wheat. So the cows used to feed on all of this. But now we're gonna hit Sandwich Beach. We're in the public parking, and they have men's rooms and ladies' rooms and handicap rooms. But like they said, no pets are allowed. It's the season beyond that point. And be kind. There are seals here. Don't go near them. Don't treat them bad. And yes, shark attack is a real thing here. We're not talking about the military shark attack. We're talking about actual great whites. So, well, let's do it. Going up. This is really nice that they have this. It protects all the sand and stuff. They didn't have this on a lot of beaches. It's beautiful.
It's high tide.
It is high tide. Notice the entrance to the canal?
Like it had nothing. It had no phone. It had electricity.
Yeah.
Yep. But then there was huge dunes, seagrass that you have to walk all the way up and then come down again.
This is the public
All
beach.
that. No, but still cool when they have all that. Yep. I mean, part of it is the canal and the storms, but
Watch your step.
You get on fire?
Yep.
I know you get on fire.
Yep. You know, fires, right? People would take the ocean water and boil it down, buddy. And once you boil it enough, you get salt. That's where you get sea salt.
That's how we used to get it.
Yep. That's how it's still done today. That's why a lot of people settled here, Bubba.
We can walk down. It's not that far to walk.
I'm not walking all the way down there. Not after 2 days of 6 hours a day of jiu-jitsu. No. I'm burnt, I'm hurt, I'm sore. I'm gonna dip my feet in this cold, cold northeast water. Oh, wow, that's frigid. That's amazing, though. It chills you down to the bone right now because it's only June. July, this water is nice and hot. August, super hot. But wow, that is just awesome.
Did you see that one?
Yeah. All the boats come in and out of the harbor. And our beach that we grew up on when we were kids was straight down there with all those houses. Watch me go. Gotta look for some sea glass, right? Wow, you really sink right into the rocks here. Whew. That's chilly. That's chilly. Oh, that's frigid. It's great though. Made my feet feel so much better. I know. Well, the burns on my arms and stuff from the mat and the legs would not be so happy.
Woo!
But that's cold.
Pulls you right off.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
I'll see.
If you were hot earlier, you're not hot now.
Yeah, true.
It's awesome.
Oh, that was good. You got some height on that one.
That's good. You're not going in the water. Do it like your thing?
Yeah, I just pressed it wrong.
Dad,
Why didn't you bring your sandals?
watch that. Ready?
Huh? Okay. Skip a rock. Ah, you missed it. It's all good. My arm won't do it. Not today.
Watch.
Huh? Nice skip, bud. That was a far one. He's got some skill, huh? Open ocean, guys.
I can even skip this. Watch, ready?
That was two skips. Yeah, yeah.
Multiple size.
Ooh.
So you can clap it and get it ready.
Well, no, it's not that kind though. You'll know a geode because they'll be really round, like an egg. The rocks end up like an egg. Beautiful beach, man. And there's all the erosion. Now it's rocky sand. It's not like volcanic or anything, but it's beautiful here. It is beautiful. If you stay on the rocks with sandals, you don't sink into the sand. But this is where I grew up every summer as a kid. So there's weather coming in. So this is Christian from Northeast 360. Keep moving forward. Get out and enjoy nature.